Yo, my people, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Patala FC. We are within, and I'll smile because we didn't lose to Brentford. We didn't lose. We didn't collect an L, but we played badly, which I'm getting used to now when it comes to Thomas Frank. If Thomas Frank is at the helm and we're playing against Brentford, whether it's Stamford Bridge, whether it's the Brentford Community Stadium or the GTEC Community Stadium, we are bound to have a difficult game. The West London Derby is probably our most difficult derby right now. In all honesty, we're more likely to get points in the game against Arsenal or Spurs or West Ham, Palace, all these other derbies, Fulham. Of course, we even got the double against Fulham, but against Brentford, we just don't get 3 points. So to get a point out of the game is a big, huge positive. And to jump straight into the boxes, I know we're going to slander Poch. I know as fans, we're going to slander Poch. Poch does deserve slander because in the second half, firstly, what is going on, Poch? What is the plan? We all know that Brentford are going to come out more pressing. Thomas Frank is going to motivate them to at least get at us a bit more because they were very lackluster and they were losing motivation towards the end of the first half. A good manager will motivate his players at halftime so they can be better in the second half. How can we be so bad in the second half that we almost don't get a shot on target in the second half until decisive scores?
Like, talk to me, bro.
Painful game, of course, but I expected this. And in 2019, Jose Mourinho, he says it's Jose. Mourinho said, when you start to accept defeats or when you start to accept dropping points or not winning, in short, it's a sign that a big club is not a big club anymore. And Chelsea, they worry me. First box, Poch. For the second half and for starting both Enzo Fernandez and Conor Gallagher in the same game when you know both are tired. Both are tired. These men, why didn't Kesari Casadei get minutes? Why didn't Kesari Casadei even start the game? In midfield, it's not that Brentford are wow, Franco Onyeka hardworking, and the other two, I can't even remember. Wisa was drifting into midfield to help, but they're not great in midfield, and this is a game to test and give minutes to a player like Casadei. We called him back for what? I keep complaining about this, and I'm fed up of it, obviously. Now, Poch for that. He needs to give us confidence in his tactical approach to games, and each time you think he's getting better and he's starting to understand the dynamics of the league, so he's gonna push for more results and better football, Poch lets us down. Or the other manager just does him and he can't just match the football. Poch, please. It's your first season. I'm keeping the patience, and I'm not saying Poch out, but red box for him there. Disasi, white box. Keep it in between, because Disasi in the first half, he was so sluggish, almost like he wanted Brentford to score the first goal. To some degree, it looked so awkward. Seeing Disasi, is it that he can't stretch on his left side, because he didn't want to risk injury by lunging and maybe pulling something? I don't know, but that was weird from Disasi in terms of defensive play. And in general, he just looked shaky in the first half. Disasi, but he scored to equalize for us. So it's a game that's on a triple beam for him, but weird. I had faith in Disasi a lot more. Colwill came off. You could say he was a bit fatigued. I don't think Colwill's stamina is anywhere close to Disasi's stamina. But Disasi in this game, very strange. I'd give him like a 5 out of 10. Literally, that's why he's right in the middle there. Cole Palmer, because of the last 15 minutes, Cole Palmer started to show us real fight. I was quite impressed with the fight that he was putting into the game, running and pressing really high as if he had the energy of Nicholas Jackson. It was good to see. it's good to see that he has that commitment to the team, that he's willing to fight for the team to that degree. I felt like he was Gallagher in moments. So yes, and Palmer tries to thread those passes. He tries shots on goal. He'll get better as the years go by. He's a young prospect at this point, but he is our top scorer, and he takes it on, takes the weight on. Sometimes he's showing me that he's losing that composure he had in the beginning. Where's the cold Palmer? Because that shot that he missed towards the left side, he could have taken a touch, used all the composure in the world, and just passed it into the net. A cold Palmer, beginning of the season, would have done that, I believe. So yes, Malo Gusto, shaky. Malo Gusto shaky defensively, great in attack. The crosses that he's starting to put into the 18 are wow. A striker's dream, really. If we have a lethal number 9 of Victor Osimhen in the 18, we're bound to get a few more goals. But yeah, Gusto's doing great going forward, developing his game. Defensively, Regulon won a header against him and could have scored. He hit the post. Malo Gusto was lost in that situation, reminiscent of a one Trent Alexander-Arnold. No slander, sorry, but yes, he worries me defensively. And if we're speaking about balance in terms of fullbacks, because Reese is unavailable uh, in terms of injury, it's sad. But when he is available, we do know that both sides of his game are quite balanced, and that's what makes him one of the best. And if Malo Gusto wants to go down that path where we consider him one of our best fullbacks, he needs to at least secure the defensive side of his game. Because even Mateus Cunha against Wolves did him on 3-4 occasions. Yeah, so he needs to just work on that side of his game. But otherwise, Malo Gusto, I'm happy with him as a fullback. What a guy. What a game. I enjoyed the game overall. When Brentford Wisa scored that spectacular overhead, I was quite broken to say, oh, here we go again. It's Brentford, and we are away, and the boys looked a bit down. And are we really gonna come back from this? But as soon as we start getting the ball into good positions and we're passing it, our passing looks good. Our passing of the ball, movement of the ball is good. So that's convincing in terms of our play. I'm not trying to make now more consolations again for the game, but the games do get more difficult. But our run has not been bad. A lot of draws, defeats in the most painful games, and a win or two here and there. But we move.